Find a comfortable cross-legged seat. Close your eyes. Let the rhythm of your breath welcome you to your practice today. On your inhale, invite light and love to come into your body. On your exhale, release any stress or tension that might have built up in your body so far. Again, inhale, light and love. Exhale, release tension. Take a moment here to set an intention. See it happening. May our practice today be a moving meditation dedicated to our intention. Enjoy one more big inhale here with your eyes closed and a deep full exhale. On your next inhale, come forward into cat pose. On all fours, spread your fingers wide, line your knees up underneath your hips, and release the tops of your toes, pressing your toenails down. Inhale in cat, move your heart forward and lift your sit bones. Exhale, cat tuck, round the spine, and look back towards your belly button. Inhale, cat, melt the heart, send it forward, lift the sit bones. Exhale, round, looking back. Inhale, cat, heart moves forward between the arms, lift sit bones. Exhale, cat tuck, round the back and pull the belly up. A few more rounds here. Smooth out your breath and begin to exaggerate the top of each inhale, the extension of the spine, and at the bottom of the exhale, the flexion of the spine. As we gently exaggerate the extremes of the movement, we start to expand our fluidity and our range of motion in our spine. Next time that you come into cat with your heart facing forward, pause, tuck your toes, and as you exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward dog. In downward dog, find your Ujjayi breath, gently toning the top of your throat, drawing the breath in and out of your nose, creating a hissing sound that you can hear with your inner ear. Listen to your breath and feel the rhythm of it. Do your best to stay connected to the sound and the rhythm of your breath throughout your practice today. Cat flow. Finish an exhale in downward dog. Inhale, come into cat. Take your knees down to the ground and look forward. Exhale, child's pose. Hips come to heels. Right away, roll up. TP fingers slide alongside your body and then take them behind you for an arch. Exhale, cat bow. Hands come forward into cat. Bend the elbows. Inhale back to cat, straightening the arms. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, another cycle. Inhale, cat, lower the knees. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, seated arch. Lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, come back to cat and cat bow, hugging in with the hands as you bend the elbows and bow. Inhale, back to cat. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Finish the exhale in downward dog and begin again. Inhale, gently lower the knees. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, seated arch. Exhale, cat bow, hugging in, bending the elbows. Inhale, cat. Exhale, downward dog, and pause here. Enjoy a full, nourishing breath in downward dog. And at the bottom of the exhale, step or float forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up, offer your heart forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, root to rise, rise up into standing with a flat back. Exhale, hands come home to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank pose and breathe here. Melt your heart without bending your elbows. 3 yogic push-ups. Come onto your knees or right from plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, lift back up. Last one, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, lift back up. This time, exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Take TP fingers just outside your mat. Inhale, lift your heart and head. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift heart and head and look over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift heart and head and look over your left shoulder. Exhale, lower. One more to the center. Inhale, lift heart and head. Exhale, lower. Hands come to either side of your heart. Tuck your toes. Pass through cat or right through plank. Lift up and back into downward dog. In downward dog, inhale, draw energy into your strong and straight arms. Keep the arms strong. Exhale, stretch back through the top of your thigh bones. Reach the inner groins back and extend your side body long. Again, like that, inhale, draw energy into your strong, straight arms. Keep your arms strong. Exhale, stretch back through the top of your thigh bones. Reach the inner groins back and extend your side body long. We're going to begin a strong flow here from downward dog, adding one pose at a time. Inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward, warrior one. Root your left heel and rise up with a strong back leg. In warrior one, inhale, slide the bottom tips of your shoulder blades down your back and lift your heart from behind. Exhale, release. Take the hands down, step back plank, slowly lower to the earth. Inhale, cobra, heart forward, triceps back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward, warrior one. Root the right heel and rise up with a strong back leg. Inhale, draw the bottom tips of your shoulder blades down your back and lift your heart from behind. Exhale, release. Take the hands down to the earth, step back plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra. Looking forward, heart forward, triceps back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward for warrior one. Rise up from a strong back leg. Inhale in warrior one, lift your heart. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. In warrior two, inhale, stretch out through your fingertips. Exhale, unwind. Step back to plank pose. Inhale, cobra, heart forward, triceps back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior one, rise up from a strong back leg. Enjoy a deep full inhale in warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Grow longer, fingertip to fingertip. And exhale, unwind. Step back to plank pose. Lower down to the earth. Inhale, cobra, elbows bent, heart shines forward. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Rise up, warrior one. Deep inhale in warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Enjoy a big breath in warrior two. On your next inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand slides down the back leg. Right arm reaches up. Feel a nice side body stretch into your right side. And release. Take the hands down to the earth. Step back plank. Slowly lowering down. In slowness, we build strength. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Breathing in warrior one for a breath. At the bottom of the exhale, release to warrior two. Enjoy a deep full breath in warrior two. On the next inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand slides down the back leg. Front arm reaches up towards the sky. Feel the left side body opening. And release. Step back to plank pose. Slowly lowering down to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Shoulder heads back, heart forward. Exhale, downward dog. One more cycle here. We'll be adding side angle pose. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward, warrior one. Opening to warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand slides down, front arm lifts up. Exhale, passing through warrior two, glide gracefully into extended side angle. Take your right forearm to the top of your right thigh. Left arm reaches towards the front wall. Another breath here with the option to either keep your arms the way they are or take both hands alongside your ears. Feel the core working. And exhale, unwind. Step back into plank pose. Slowly lower down to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, reach your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Plant the back heel. Warrior one. Big inhale in warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand slides down, front arm lifts up. And release. Pass through warrior two and glide gracefully into extended side angle. Left forearm to the top of your left thigh. Right arm reaches towards the front wall. Another breath here. Option to take both arms alongside your ears. Feel the core work. And exhale, unwind. Step back, plank pose. Slowly lower to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, come into child's pose. Lower onto your knees and press your hips back. Turn inward. Take a moment in child's pose to revisit your intention. Inhale in child's pose. Invite light and love into your body. Exhale, release tension. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Come into cat pose. Exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, step or float your feet forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. Offer your heart forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up into standing with a flat back. Exhale, hands come home to the heart. Inhale, come into chair pose. Lower the hips, arms reach up. Keep the hips low. Exhale, release your hands and interlace them behind your hips. Take a micro bend in your elbows. Inhale, lift the heart from behind. Exhale, extended shoulder stretch, forward fold. So lengthen the legs and bow. Let the arms fall gently away from the hips. Feel your shoulders beginning to open. On your next inhale, come back to chair. Lower the hips, release the hands, and sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back to plank pose and slowly lower down to the earth. Interlace your hands at your sacrum. Keep your toenails pressing into the earth and inhale, lift your upper torso. Keep the elbows bent. Exhale, lower down. Two more. Inhale, lift the upper torso. Hands are interlaced behind you. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Release your hands. Take them to either side of your heart. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. From downward dog, inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, draw your right knee in towards your nose, arms come vertical. Inhale, leg goes back out. Exhale, right knee towards the nose, arms vertical. Inhale, back out. Last one, exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose, arms vertical. Inhale, step the leg back out. And then slowly step that right leg forward, warrior one. Root the left heel, rise up. Releasing your hands, interlace them again behind you. As you inhale, draw your heart forward as your elbows stretch back. Keep the heart lifted and opening. Then release your hands and send them back up to the sky into a full warrior one. Feel the space you've created across your upper chest. And release. Bring your hands down to the mat. Slowly lower yourself down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Second side. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left knee to the nose, arms come vertical. Inhale, back out. Exhale, left knee to nose, arms vertical. Inhale back out. And again, exhale, knee to nose, arms vertical. Inhale back out. This time, draw the left knee in and step the foot forward. Root the right heel, rise up into Warrior One. Release the hands, interlace them at your sacrum. Keep the elbows bent. Lift the heart from behind. Another breath here. Keep the heart bright and buoyant. And then release your hands. Bring your arms back up into Warrior One. Feel the openness you created in your chest. And then exhale, release. Take your hands down to the earth. Step back, plank. Slowly lower down to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Enjoy a few breaths in downward dog. As you inhale, gently lift your armpits. Keep them lifting, and exhale, melt your heart. Feel how that draws your shoulder blades together on your back. Finish an exhale here in downward dog. Come into pigeon pose. On your inhale, reach your right leg up, stretch it long. Exhale, right side pigeon. Draw the shin forward, stretch the left leg backwards. Take your time coming into the pose. Keep the right foot flexed, stretch back through the left leg, and settle your hips towards the earth. You may need a block or a blanket under your right hip for support. If you do, slide it under. Come into your forearms here before we completely fold into pigeon, forward fold. Draw your front and back leg towards each other and feel your hips square. Your left hip will come forward a bit and your right hip will move back. Now, bow into your forearms. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw relax. And turn to the rhythm of your breath. Use your inhales to draw your front and back legs together to square your hips. And then as you exhale, keep the hips square, but let them get earthy. A few more breaths here. On your next inhale, slowly lift up, pigeon thigh stretch. With your left hand, reach back for your left foot, bending your left knee to get the hand and foot to come together. Then press the left foot gently but steadily towards the left hip. Then turn your heart towards the right. Breathe here in thigh stretch. If there's any pinching in your low back, then you can walk your right hand forward a bit and lean your upper torso forward. Wherever you are, inhale, draw the knees towards each other and hook the tailbone fiercely. The belly will pull back and lengthen the low back. Keep the belly strong. As you exhale, press the foot. Maybe slide the back knee back just a smidge. Again, inhale, hook the tailbone, lift the belly energy into your heart. And then exhale, soften. One more inhale. Exhale, release the foot. Come into deer pose. Let your back shin fall behind you and turn your body to face the long edge of your mat. Snuggle the sole of your right foot into your left inner thigh. Take TP fingers with your right hand behind your right leg. Inhale, lift up onto your knees, swing your left arm in front of you, and then let it come behind you, lifting your heart from behind. Exhale, come down, counter twist. Left hand leads, right arm follows. Two more. Inhale, lift up, draw the bottom tips of your shoulder blades down your back and lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, release, counter twist. Left arm leads, right arm follows. Last one. Plant your right hand and inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, unwind, counter twist. Come onto your hands and knees here in cat pose and take a quarter turn to face the back of your mat. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back into downward dog. From downward dog, inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left shin comes forward for pigeon pose. Left knees wide, flex that left foot. Stretch back through your right foot as you settle your hips towards the earth. Find the props that are best for you, a block or a blanket under the left hip if you do. Then come onto forearms and pause so you can organize your body. Pull your front and back leg together, squaring your hips. Keeping the hips square, melt into the pose. Fold forward and just turn inward. The deeper we breathe, the more relaxed we become, the more receptive our body is to change. One more big inhale here, and a big exhale. On your next inhale, lift yourself up and reach your right hand back for your right foot. Inhale, bring the foot in towards your hip, draw the knees towards each other, hook the tailbone, keep the belly steady, and as you exhale, soften. Inhale, keep the heart lifting. Exhale, press the foot. One more inhale here, anchor the tailbone and lift the heart. Exhale, release the foot, deer pose. Bend your right leg and let the shin fall behind you. Turn your body to face the long edge of your mat. Snuggle the sole of your left foot into your right thigh. Take TP fingers with your left hand behind your left leg. Inhale, lift up onto your knees, swing your right arm in front of you, and then let it fall behind you. Lift your heart from behind. Exhale, come down, counter twist. Right arm leads, left arm follows. 2 more. Inhale, lift up, draw bottom tips of your shoulder blades down your back, lifting your heart to the sky. Exhale, release, counter twist. Right arm leads, left arm follows. Last one. Inhale, lift your heart up. And exhale, unwind, counter twist. From here, come onto your hands and knees in cat pose. Take a quarter turn to face the front of your mat. Dolphin. Come onto your forearms here in forearm cat. Melt your heart towards the earth. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back. Coming into dolphin, walk your feet in as close as you can. As you inhale, hug the forearms to the midline. Reach your sit bones towards the sky. Exhale, soften your heart back towards your knees. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, hug forearms to the midline. Reach your sit bones to the sky. Stay steady and long. Exhale, soften the heart back to the knees. 1 more. Inhale, hug in with the forearms. Lift sit bones. Stay steady and long. Exhale, soften the heart back to the knees. Release. Lower your knees down to the earth. Child's pose. On your next inhale, lift your upper body up, swing your legs around, join the soles of your feet together. Baddha Konasana, slide yourself up to the front of your mat. And begin to fold your heart forward. Keep the integrity of your spine though, so keep your shoulder heads back behind your heart. 1 more big breath here. On your next inhale, lift yourself up and then slowly lower yourself down to the earth. So walk your hands behind you, lower yourself down to the earth, hug your knees in towards your body. Release your arms alongside your body and take your legs up to 90 degrees. Upside down warrior 3 here. Reach up through your heels, flexing your feet, and press your low back down towards the earth. If you want more of a challenge, you can take your arms over your head. Press that low back down, and as you exhale, lower your right leg towards the earth. Bring it to your angle of challenge. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift up. Let's go side to side here. So exhale, lower your left leg down. Keep the low back pressing. Inhale, lift it up. Do 1 more with the left to balance the sides. Lower the left leg down. Inhale, lift it up. Now exhale, lower the right leg down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower the left leg. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower the right leg, and we'll pause here. So breathe here. You're at your level of challenge. So you're pressing your low back down so much so that I couldn't even get a piece of paper underneath your back. Breathe here. If you're shaking, you're growing stronger. Stay for another big breath. On your next inhale, lift your leg up and release. Hug your knees in. Take a break and rock side to side in between sides. Then straighten your legs back to 90 degrees. Wake up your feet, flex them. Either take your arms alongside of your body or overhead. Press that low back down. And this time we'll start with the left. 1 breath per movement. Exhale, lower the left leg. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, lower the right leg. Inhale, lift it back up. Like that, side to side. So you're going as low as you can while keeping the low back pressing into the earth. And next time you lower your left leg down, pause. Breathing here, keep that low back pressing. Feel your core working. One more big breath here. Keep that low back pressing down. Core's getting stronger. And inhale, lift the left leg, hug the knees in, rock side to side. Bring the rocking to stillness. Plant your feet down on the earth. Bridge pose. Bend your elbows, fingertips point towards the sky. Press the triceps down to lift your heart from behind. And then begin to lift your hips up, coming into bridge pose. Rock a little to your right, tuck your left shoulder under. Rock a little to your left, tuck your right shoulder under. Reach your hands underneath and interlace them. As you inhale here, hug your shins in. Keep the shins hugging in. Exhale, send energy through the crown of your head and out the front of your legs. Another breath here. Inhale, hug the feet towards the midline. Steadiness. Lift the upper spine into the body. Keep the heart buoyant. Exhale, fire the tailbone towards the knees and feel ease in your low back. Last inhale here. Exhale, release. Slowly lower yourself down to the earth. Hug your knees in towards your chest and rock a little bit side to side. For a second back bend, option to take bridge or follow my instruction into wheel, doing what feels right for you. For wheel pose, take your hands to either side of your head, a little wider than your shoulders. Fire up your legs by pressing on the heels, and inhale, press onto the top of your head. Stay on the top of your head for a breath as you ask your elbows and armpits to draw away from the wall you're facing. Soften your heart towards it. Inhale, hug in with your hands and feet and press up into wheel pose. Breathing here in wheel pose. Inhale, press the heels down, bring energy into your heart. Exhale, fire your tailbone towards your knees. Another inhale, invite the upper spine deep into the body. Exhale, stretch out through the tailbone. One more inhale. Exhale, come down, hug your knees in. From here, take your legs back to 90 degrees, arms alongside your body for plow rolls. Palms face down. Tone your belly by scooping your tailbone forward. Push with your arms and exhale, send your toes back behind you for plow pose. Your toes don't have to touch the ground or be anywhere near. Just lift as many vertebrae off the mat as you can and then slowly come back down into legs 90 degrees. And again, send the legs behind you, coming into plow pose. Exhale, release back to 90 degrees. One more. Send those legs back into plow pose. Let's pause here. Give yourself a few breaths in plow pose. Feel the blood pooling into your thyroid gland right at the front of the throat and also into the pineal and the pituitary glands in the head. This engorging of the glands with blood will create a soaking energy that when you release will create a rinsing release, which helps to balance the master endocrine glands. Keep the back of the head pressing down and the chin lifting. Set your shoulder blades on your upper back as best as you can. Then keep your elbows close to your midline and take your hands to your mid-back, coming into shoulder stand. Take one leg at a time or both together and lift them up towards the sky. With your inhales here, coax an energetic lift of your heels. And with your exhales, the tiniest movement of your legs away from your face. In shoulder stand, often the legs are moving towards the head and the weight gets pushed down onto the neck. And we don't want that. We want the weight to be in the shoulders. So there's actually a lightness in the neck. So reach up through your heels. Enjoy the pose. And exhale, come back into Halasana. Hinge at the hips. Slowly lower the feet. And then release your arms down to the mat. Putting on the brakes, come to legs 90 degrees. From here, bend your knees. Take your bent knees to your right. Turn your head to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, bent knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, come into center, and exhale, release into Shavasana. Allow your whole body to just melt into the earth. Soften the boundaries of your skin and surrender.